Oh, so you can put this anywhere you want?
Uh-huh. What are your ideas on the 6 setup? That's probably close to your saddle height. It may go up like maybe a ½ inch, but it's probably close to where you're running.
Is this
It's a 150.
150. Ooh. Let's go drop some steeps. I don't know. What do you think? Maybe it would be cleaner in the center because then it could go right to these guides, huh? I mean, if it goes in the center, will it just lay down perfect right there? I don't know, somewhere around there. I was, you know, on the World Cup circuit racing 4-cross, and I was world champion at the time, and World Cup overall champion, and I had #1 painted on my helmet and #1 on the back of my jersey. And I was at a World Cup, and there was like 3 other racers there with #1 on their helmet, and I was just like, yeah, I don't know, they were #1 from whatever, you know, Italy or France or somewhere, and I was just, it was kind of funny. I was like, everybody wants to run #1, and so you got all these different #1s out there. So I just, at that time in the Supercross series for motocross, they were picking their own numbers and just running it like NASCAR style. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna follow suit with that and pick a number and just run it till the end of my career. And I figured I started with number 55, so I'd end it with 55. Riding Ibis frames. I've been on wearing Marzocchi suspension, NV wheels, NV ODI grips, riding KS adjustable seat post. Definitely the most reliable, best post out there that I've ever tried. Use that for most of my cross-country riding and definitely all my enduro type races. Even this past weekend at Crankworks, Colorado, I used it in a normal downhill race because there was quite a bit of pedaling in one section of the course. So I was like, hey Joe, throw the KS post on my bike for that race. It's, you know, every little second counts. So I figure why not have that ability to raise my seat and get some valuable seconds out of my race time there. So I've even used the KS post for cyclocross races. You know, bunny hopping the barriers. Sometimes those barriers can be quite high and quite close together, and being able to get that seat post, you know, 3 to 5 inches out of the way is definitely something that can be the difference between winning and losing.
Rick, do we want to put more air in it or no?
No. Let's
So how much lighter is this one than the old one?
About 100 grams less.
Oh, feels like butter.
Huh. Is that fast enough for you, or do you want a little more air in it to speed it up?
Speed it up.
Feels like butter.
Feels like butter, dude. Oh, and I like not having a friggin' cable going anywhere. Oh, so nice. So nice.
We're doing okay on time?
Dude, that's it. The
The
drop post killer right there. Tell him the last time I fucking gave him any business. Yeah, I used the KS post a couple years ago in this cross race I did. There was like this uphill section. Did I ever send you the pictures of that?
I didn't get pictures.
Remind me. Send me an email. I'll send you some pictures. This was a couple years ago, but there was came out of this turn and there was an uphill section, and there was two barriers going up the hill, and I put my post on just for that section. I would drop my post right before the turn. I would sprint out of the turn. And I would drop my post and I would bunny hop land, bunny hop, going up the hill. So basically, this is my this is kind of my little man cave slash bike room. Basically, the house is real small, and right now we're basically underneath the house, and it's pretty much where I keep everything and anything that has to do with bicycles. Obviously, got my my Oakley display case here. Oakley's been a long time sponsor, like 20 plus years. So I got more than I'll ever need worth of Oakley eyewear and goggles and miscellaneous stuff from Oakley in there. All my wetsuits, my sweet Billabong wetsuits that I got from my neighbor around the corner that works for Billabong, that I use like once a year since I'm not really a surfer, just a poser really. All my shoes, pretty much stocked up with Pearl Zumi shoes, my shoe sponsor, and take good care of me and basically make a shoe for every kind of riding that I'm into. Just lots of spare NV wheels back there. Can never use enough wheels, especially the baddest wheels on the market. So got a whole allotment of wheels, different hub configurations, tire configurations, and gear configurations. So lucky to have those guys as a sponsor. Basically up in the ceiling and on the rafters and everything, it's just kind of memorabilia, some old checks and new checks that I've won from various races, some of my motocross and supercross friends and heroes, Ricky Carmichael, James Stewart, Ernesto Fonseca, some number plates from various races. A lot of these are kind of, well, this is a World Cup one, but a lot of these are kind of just like local road races and cyclocross races. Kind of just lately, over the last couple of years, I've been holding on to those things and writing down how the races went and how I finished and everything.
It's going to be tight.
Oh, it's going to be close. Can he do it? He is hungry for victory. Here comes Brian Lopes around the Kona banners. Your Canadian Open Enduro presented by Kona. Here comes Brian Lopes down the GLC. Here we go. Brian Lopes pedaling as hard as he can. He has done it. A 25:42.74. Brian Lopes, your unofficial winner out here. Canadian Open Enduro presented by Kona. Put your hands together for Flying Brian Lopes.